Last week, Bill Gross came to AirMiners to give a keynote and talk about what he was seeing in carbon removal, and it was super cool. It was off the charts. Everything that he said, all the questions that came in, I loved it all. In particular, one question stood out to me, and it was, what's the spark that we need to reach gigaton scale carbon removal? And that was written by Aryan Harshith, and he is a 14-year-old entrepreneur who had joined AirMiners within that week. But I remember his application coming in being like, okay, instant, come on into Slack, let's see if we can get him to ask Bill a question. And so he asked this great question, what's the spark that we need to reach gigaton scale carbon removal? So I love this question. It's so good that I want to answer it too. I love Bill's response. He said we need more big companies like Microsoft and Stripe coming in and making purchases for carbon removal. And we also need more entrepreneurs and people working to drive the price of carbon removal down. So if we push up the market and we drive down the price, then we're good. To me, the spark that we need to get to gigaton scale carbon removal is to keep that beginner's mindset and to spread that beginner's mindset. There are so many people that want to contribute to carbon removal. I'm seeing more and more people come across the AirMiners Slack channel every day, just in the news looking for alerts on carbon removal and other carbon topics. Just so many more people are making pathways towards making this a part of their career. So there's people coming in with no prior experience, like students who are just graduating, and they're like, I want to join this thing and I'm ready to grow. There's other people that are joining with like 20 years of experience in biotech, and so if you've got experience, great, but if not, that's totally okay too. I think Bill Gross is a great example of that, right? Somebody who's bringing in buttloads of prior experience, prior knowledge, just like incredible level of experience there, but he's not, or he hasn't been before, say, like a year or two ago, like carbon guru, right? Like he's done clean tech, he's done software, and now he's applying all of that to carbon removal. He started 149 other companies, 45 of which have been acquired or IPO'd. That's like incredible experience to bring in. Some people might have a backpack of experience, other people have a carload, and other people are coming with the clothes on their back, and that's all we need is that approach to beginner's mindset. Look at carbon, find new solutions, find things that haven't been discovered yet. Everybody's got something to add, and nobody is really an expert. Like very, very few people have studied carbon removal in college. I actually don't even know of any programs yet that exist around carbon removal. Maybe there should be one. So as I've talked about this is my pathway, right? Like I used to work in biotechnology. I got out of college. I had started 2 biotech companies, and I really wanted to work on DNA and engineering living systems. I remember this moment where I was in college studying genetics, studying genetic engineering, and I was in Hawaii, and I went snorkeling, and I dove under the water, and there were just all these different fish, and there were orange fish and blue fish, and there's a fish that's shaped like a football with like a neon stripe across it. And we're looking at all these and just being totally wowed at how they all were connected through the language of DNA. And I'm bringing that to my work in carbon removal, to my work in working on, I think, the biggest living system that I know of, which is our planet. So with that in mind, working on building more tools to help other people get into carbon removal, check out the airminers.org website. We just updated it to add this homepage. So we didn't really change the content that's actually on the website, but now we have a better kind of like an index of like, okay, here's the 101 guide, here's the Slack channel, here's the accelerator. So go check that out.